Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show, and tonight I'm going to be reviewing Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, the sequel to the 2018 Into the Spider-Verse. Now, I thought that film was phenomenal. I absolutely enjoyed the 2018 film, and I was really hopeful that the sequel would live up to it. And let me tell you, it did, and even exceeded my expectations. This film is a masterpiece. I was just watching this film on the big screen in just awe and just was like, wow. I could not believe what I was watching. The animation in this film is, again, top notch. You could just tell all the artistic endeavors that went to make some of this happen, like with the Spider-Punk and the worlds that they build, like Spider-Man India's world. It was so crazy cool to see it. Like, we even get to see a little bit more of Gwen's world in this. It's just, they put so much effort in this film, and it deserves every praise in the world. I would tell you guys, if you haven't watched it yet, go find the biggest screen possible and just enjoy it. It is a phenomenal Spider-Man film, and I think it's going to live up to anyone's expectations. And I just cannot wait for the third film. I have to wait a little bit more, but I think it's going to be worth it, because, you know, it's not going to be as long as 5 years, right? Okay, now this film, of course, is a bit difficult to talk about simply because, well, so many spoilers I could mention. So I'm going to do another video of some of my favorite things that happened in this movie that will be a little bit more spoilery, so look forward to that one. But I can tell you, this film, again, continues the amazing story of Miles Morales as he continues his spider journey. And I really enjoyed how they explored the relationship between him and Gwen even more in this film. And I absolutely just enjoyed how they explore a little bit more about him becoming Spider-Man that I was really enjoyed. And it definitely makes a lot of sense. Now, the Spot, you know, is one of those just wacky Spider-Man villains, but in this film, it is just a very different and cool approach of what they do, and it leads to some really surprising things that I will not spoiler in this video. But it definitely takes a villain of the week and definitely transforms them. I also enjoyed the Spider Society, led, of course, by Spider-Man 2099. It was so cool to see that character on the big screen. Oscar Isaac does a phenomenal job with that character, and it's just so good. The movement, was so good. And in the Spider Society, there were so many spider people. It is fun to just kind of spot every single one of them. And I do like how they kind of mention a few of them. But boy, it was like, oh, it's that spider person. So cool, so many. And some really cool ones that I did not expect. Like I said, this film is a masterpiece. I was blown away by it. I really think it just really continues the story so well. And it really sets up a third film. And it just really is allowing Miles to really grow as a Spider-Man. And I really enjoyed that. And it just leads into how it's kind of conflicting with his school life. And we get to see a lot of that in this film. But yeah, I would highly recommend this film to anyone. It is a phenomenal film. I could not believe some of the animation that was in this film. It was just beautiful to look at. There's so many good story moments in this. And it'll definitely make you want to start the countdown to the third film, because I think it's going to be amazing. I can just sense it. Oh boy. So what did you guys think of Across the Spider-Verse? Let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in a couple of days when I'll talk about some of my favorite things that happened in this movie. Bye, everyone.